Alright, hello everyone. How's it going? Random DS3 menu music there. Alright, we will be starting here briefly. And by briefly, I mean right about now. I don't know why it always goes black screen like this when it's switched over to DS3. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it starts on a black screen like that. Probably just something weird with the thing itself. Now, it looks like, actually, that the chat box might be broken again. Hold on. Okay, I'm seeing it show up in stream elements there, and it does not appear to be doing so on the actual stream itself, so let's see if I can't fix that real quick. Okay, there we go. And it's working on there now, too. Cool. Alright, yeah, so last we left off, we finally beat Vort with the talisman. That was very, very painful. Also went and beat the curse-rotted Great Wood with the Great Sword. I'm now on... For my weapon, I'm now on straight swords. We're using the short sword for now. Should probably get a better one soon. Assuming that I'm not terrible at the game. But I figure we go probably to Crystal Sages into Cathedral of the Deep. Because I don't want to go for Abyss Watchers yet. I'd rather get as many levels out of Yol as I can. And who knows, maybe at some point I'll just like repeat jump off of the bridge or something to force all of that. Yeah, you forgot. Yeah, the emotes seem to not work sometimes for some reason. That being said, OBS is tweaking a little bit because it's telling me that there's nobody in chat. Okay, there we go. It's updated now. Where is the evangelist down there? I can hear her stomping around. He's probably over there by now. Alright, we can go down. We're gonna go back to that church that we went to yesterday. The one that I jumped off the elevator for. Because I want to go back up. And is it up? Yeah, it is up. I want to go back up and to where Sigurd is. Here we are. Because there's a mini boss over in this area. That guy right down there.
No, you should have waited.
Sigurd's gonna help us out with this.
Too late now.
But I'm pretty sure this guy drops a soul. And at the very like a boss soul, I mean. At the very least, he drops, you know, a decent number of souls. 63 damage, still not the greatest. Significantly better than, you know, 12 damage that I was doing with the talisman. So I'll happily take it. That's a big hit. Alright, mini boss phase 2. He's gonna do a big slam here. Yeah. Why did I unlock off of you? Oh, he's doing it again? Bro looks like me if I were to mess up in a lab. Made out of, like, a tree and on fire? I don't think that's a very normal thing to look like. But who knows, I'm not a chemist. 5,000 souls in a fire gem. Pretty solid. There is some loot in this area to get. I think this is just like, oh, I thought that was human pine resin, but I guess not. Guess I remembered incorrectly. There's also somewhere around here a homeward bone. So I'm not gonna have to die to get out of this area. It's also actually not even a dead end. You can jump off onto the church, actually. There's the homeward bone. I'm likely going to end up cracking the homeward bone. But I do still want to get the loot that's over by the church. Because I think it's like... I know you get the Mira armor, and I'm pretty sure that Flynn's ring is over here as well. I could be wrong about that, though. It could be in another part of the settlement. Yeah, still not the greatest range, still not the greatest damage, but again, you know, it's significantly better than the... Oh, there's the human pine resin. Okay. I'm just gonna run past these evangelists. I don't really feel like taking them on. Not with, short sword. I think they're probably chasing me up here. That's Flynn's ring right there. And, yeah. Down to here. And then over onto this tower. Do you think there's anything that's going to be worse than the talisman? I doubt it, because even something like the Sacred Chime, which is basically just a better version of the talisman in general, yeah, there's the Mira armor. Oh, and the Chloranthy ring. That's a little more important. How much bonus? I'm getting 10 bonus out of that. I will happily take that. The Mira armor is a lot better than what I have right now, but it's also heavier. So I don't know if it's the greatest idea to use it. But yeah, like I was saying, even the Sacred Chime, which is just... I mean, it's pretty much an upgraded version of the talisman. They generally have better spell scalings. Oh, come on. Yeah, it generally has better spell scalings. And, also, some of the Sacred Chimes actually have... It's not great melee options that it has. That was a bit of a gamble. Yeah, it's not great melee damage that it has, but it's better than, you know, 12 baseline. So, yeah, I highly doubt that there's anything that's actually going to be worse than the talisman. It's just... I mean, the talisman is... It's not a weapon, right? It's not actually a weapon. Its sole purpose is to be used for... Seriously, she aggroed on me from down there? Come on. Anyway, like I was saying, its sole purpose is to be used for casting miracles, which is not even the greatest at that. It only has like the base talisman only has like 100 spell scaling, which is not that great. Basically it means that there's not really any bonus that it really gives. The Evangelist has a passive perception of like 25. I mean, not necessarily. Like, the aggro range in this game, I think, is generally actually pretty fair. Especially if you compare it to something like how it is in Dark Souls 2, where enemies can see you from anywhere on the entire map, and once they aggro on you, they don't stop. Okay, maybe I should go outside and activate the bonfire out there first. This guy is actually who we want to kill for the straight sword, though. His weapon's pretty nice. It's the Irithil straight sword. Straight sword that does pretty decent base damage and also applies frost on hit. And yeah, that's why we go and just dash for the bonfire first, because now I'm gonna spawn all the way back up outside. Now, I also just didn't roll at the end there. I thought about it. I'd intended to roll there, but I just didn't, so... But it is what it is. I don't know why I'm killing those guys. They don't even drop any souls. Are the dogs aggroed on me? Why are they just standing there? Okay, well, yellow. Now the elevator is actually in the down position now, which means that once I step on the elevator, it's going to go up. Which is not what I want, but it's what's gonna have to happen. It actually looks like they didn't follow me in here. I was expecting the dogs, at least, to come running in, but I guess we're fine. Yeah, so I'm just gonna collect my souls and run past him over to the bonfire outside. I'm gonna come back and kill him because, again, I want his weapon. But I also just want closer spawn point, so if I mess it up again, I don't have to run all the way back. Might even be able to get, like, some nice damage here on him before he aggros. Okay, that wasn't a bad trade. I don't know why it unlocked there. I thought that was it. Alright, and there we have the Irithil Straight Sword. Significantly higher damage already than what I'm using, and it's got some nice frost buildup. Also, it looks really cool. So yeah, this is going to be our weapon for, like I said, we're probably going to go and fight Crystal Sages. Because the other way would be, what do you call it? That is indeed a cool-looking sword. Yeah, it's actually one of my favorites in the game. It's pretty much the weapon that I used for most of my first run. I used it for most of my first run, and then later on I switched to the Dragon Slayer Great Axe, which is another one of my favorite weapons in the game. Do I have any bone shards? No. Alright, back on the road of sacrifices. How's the audio to you, by the way? Anything that I need to change up? Audio's chilling? Okay. I don't know how that guy didn't hit me, but I will take it. Yo. Yo. Loyal, what are you doing in here? Varian send a link to you or something? Whatever the case may be, welcome, welcome. Supporting the bro, I appreciate it. Probably gonna do this for a while, then if the, people I have for it are around. Might end up doing some Elden Ring Seamless Co-op later. Right now what I'm doing is a random weapon class run in Dark Souls 3, so basically what I do is after every boss I will spin a wheel, and whatever weapon class that wheel runs on is the weapon class that I have to use for... Like, it's the only weapon class that I'm allowed to use until I defeat the next boss. And once I've defeated a boss using that weapon class, I am no longer allowed to use it. So right now I'm on straight swords, and making my way to the next boss that I wanted to kill, pretty much. Bit of a challenge run. You missed the worst of it was yesterday, when I had to fight a boss with a weapon that did 7 damage per hit. Alright then. I mean, I guess if you just want to jump off the edge for me, I'll take it. How much hollowing do I have? I have 3 hollowing. I think that's enough for another free level from Yol. I think I'll sit on it for now, though. Maybe it's just the frost, but this reminds me of the Moonblade from Elden Ring. Do you mean Dark Moon? Ow. These guys hit so hard for no reason at all. Look at that. 12 vigor and I get almost one shot. But yeah, are you talking about the Dark Moon Greatsword? Dark Moon? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that weapon, by the way, is actually a weapon that exists in this game. It's from Demon's Souls originally, called the Moonlight Greatsword. And it features in every FromSoft game. Ow. Dark Moon is one of my favorite weapons in Elden Ring. I'm still not sure when it is that I want to start upgrading weapons, because obviously, because the fact that I have to use, I have to constantly switch what weapon class I'm using, means that I'm not going to be able to really use weapons more than once. Upgrading them kind of feels like something I generally don't want to do because of that. But at the same time, there's going to be a point that I'll have to, so... I guess I'll just see how the damage goes. I mean, it really can't get worse than Vort. We have, yeah, a bonfire right here. Come on. I don't know where that dog went, but I'll take him not being here, because I don't really... The enemy that I hate by far the most in these games are the dogs. They're so hard to hit for no reason at all. Like, the only worst enemies in FromSoft games are the birds in Elden Ring. Probably a good idea to start getting some more strength. I'm going to keep my strength and dexterity relatively equal again, because I'm going to need both for just the run in general. Not really wanting to fall behind in either. Just so I can make sure that I always have weapon requirements. So, over here somewhere there should be a Nexus upgrade, not in here, somewhere behind here. Somebody else is joining the stream, welcome, welcome. Yeah, there's the Estus shard. These guys actually chill if you come from behind for some reason. He's aggroed on me now because I moved to his front, but he was chill until I did that. I'm not sure how long he's going to chase me for. You have no stream audio? I think that's your side, because nobody else has said that. Skill issue, Loyal and I both do, yeah. Yeah, pretty sure it's just, and a problem. Just tried another video and it has audio? That's bizarre. I have no idea what would be causing that, because everybody else seems to have audio. Alright, Crystal Sage, where are you gonna come up at? Over here. Come back to it, mine does the same thing sometimes. Yeah, sounds like it's just YouTube having a bit of a skill issue. Alright, phase 2. Here we go. Fixed it by switching another audio input and back. It was probably just YouTube having a skill issue. Ow, what did you even lock on? Okay, the real one's behind me. The fake ones shoot out blue magic, the real ones do purple. Or the real one does purple. Getting some hits in there, 695 damage. It's gonna be unfortunate to lose the straight sword because it's a really good class of weapon. But it is what it is. I think that's the real one over here. Yeah. Okay, I need to back out. Taking some serious damage. And that's why I needed to back out. I didn't see the laser getting shot. Also just figured out my web browser lets me pop out video windows. That's interesting. Do you mean as like a picture-in-picture sort of thing? This dog is never going to leave me alone, by the way. Look at it, it's still after me. Okay. $695 damage in the first cycle. Where are you? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Over here. Ow. No way that I actually died to Crystal Sage twice in a row. No shot I let that happen. What am I doing? Actually throwing. Honestly, it's embarrassing to die to that boss once, let alone 3 times. I said 3 times, I've only died to it once. So far, anyhow. This guy is honestly probably my least favorite boss in the game, personally. I don't think it's the worst boss in the game, I just don't really like it. It's kind of a boring fight. Nothing really interesting happening. Alright, that should go phase 2. I probably need to actually kill the ads. Just for the sake of safety. Oh, what? It's not phase 2. Okay. I don't know why that happened. There's phase 2. I guess it just failed to trigger phase 2 for some reason. There's one of them behind me. Oh, is it the real one that was behind me? No. That was some... Oh my lord. Bro, what am I actually doing? I'm not even, like, I don't even have the excuse of the fact that I'm having to fight it with a weapon that does 7 damage. I'm actually just trolling right now, man. I have no idea what's... Oh boy. I might be experiencing a little bit of a skill issue at the moment. I hate the alley of just random enemies in the run back to this boss. They're a bit of a noob. Oh, you're not teleporting? You have a grab attack? Okay, I have never seen the Crystal Sage use that attack before. Also, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time on this boss. That's the 4th time I've died to this. I don't know, maybe I'm just, like, not locked in or something. feel a bit of an embarrassment either way. You think after, you know, playing through this game 400 plus hours, beating New Game Plus 7, that I would, you know, and not have these kinds of problems, but I do seem to be having quite a colossal skill issue at the moment. I saw it coming straight at me. I saw it coming straight at me, and I didn't even try to. Alright, where are you running off? That corner. Okay, that should start phase 2, so at least we're back to there. Oh, it did that thing again. Alright, where are your ads gonna be? Really, you went back to the center? Now I just need to not be stupid, and we're fine. It doesn't seem to be wanting to run away now. That was a little weird. Usually it tries to run a lot faster than that. Ooh. Alright, I'm not gonna mess around with this. I'm just gonna play it safe as I can. There we go. I didn't even know that there was another one back there. Whoops. Well, at least I'm finally through this, which unfortunately does mean that I'm now going to have to set aside the the straight sword weapon class. Give me a moment. I am going to open up the wheel here. And let's see what weapon class we get next. The staff could actually be okay. We'll have to see. I think the staff might be fine, because the next boss is Deacons, which is an incredibly easy boss. I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't remember if Crystal Sage gives a staff. I think it gives... Excuse me. I think it gives, like, a spell and a rapier. Yeah, Crystal Hail, which requires 18 dex and a thrusting sword. Okay. Yeah, so we can't actually use any of that yet. I will, however, come over here, purchase item. This might actually be a bit of an awkward,
Ashen 1.
This might be a bit of an awkward, oops. Yeah, we might be in a little bit of an awkward spot with this one. I'm gonna have to give myself some more blue. I'll still keep one normal Estus. Otherwise, I'll go full blue. And I can probably level up, can't I? But I'm a little bit worried because Deacons basically has... Deacons is kind of a bit of a DPS check.
Farewell, Ashen.
because at the end of its fight, oh, I only have room for a single. Okay. Solero is probably better than Farron Dart. I'm not confident on that though. I don't know if it's more efficient. I mean, I have no doubt that Solero does more damage, but I don't know if Farron Dart is a sort of situation like Glintstone Pebble in Elden Ring, where it's just the most efficient FP per damage spell in the game. That's not a lot of damage. Maybe it's just because, like, maybe these guys are magic resistant. Okay. I don't really know, actually, how valuable Twinkling Titanite is to me. $59 damage on a... Okay. Oh, that's right, you do gnawing. Oh. Yeah, the spell cast itself, when it makes contact with you, it doesn't actually do a whole lot of damage. But it does do a ton of bleed buildup, which, you know, bleed in DS3 is hardly like bleed in Elden Ring. But it can still be pretty intense. This damage is... it's not spectacular. It could definitely be higher. It could also be worse. It could be the talisman. And at least I have something of an offensive spell to use. $48 damage really isn't the worst. Again, I'm concerned about the efficiency of it, because this is the only staff that I know for a fact that I have access to, and... hold on. Okay, yeah, it's got a terribly slow attack. 10 damage. This guy's gonna have probably some substantial damage reduction because of the armor that he's wearing. But 10 damage is still pretty terrible. Yeah, that definitely took a little while. At the very least, it's slow damage, but it's also ranged damage, which, again, still better than the talisman was. This guy doesn't seem to know what to do here. Taking more damage from those throwing knives than I would like. I guess they're probably kukri because they do bleed buildup. I definitely have my concerns about this damage output. It's pretty awful. I'm just gonna run through this little section here because this is actually, like, this little stretch here is probably the worst area in the game, in my opinion. Just that room back there that I just went through, there's so many, like, crossbowmen. There's so many dogs. It's really the dogs that are the problem. I think we've got the notched whip in the corner of this room, if I remember correctly. How did you get inside before me? I think the dog actually went through the wall. Shut up, Gale. Creepy Santa over there in the corner. I think this is an Estus shard, if I remember correctly. Can you move, please? 24 damage. These guys, actually, that's not bad. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, I might be screwed. Yeah. Maybe I should have taken more than one red flask. $72 damage. Maybe I was more concerned than I should have been. No, oh my. I just want the Estus shard there, please. With a normal weapon, you can usually just one-tap all these guys, but... Man.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call them.
Okay, come on. I keep on forgetting about that one that was no. I swear I am not normally this terrible at this game. That's what, like the 4th time that I've died to this group of goobers. I just want the item. All I want is that item. Please. Okay, he's combusting. Ooh. That was a much further leap than I thought he had in him. There's the Estus shard. I should have probably reset there. I don't think I'm gonna have a very good time getting to this next bonfire. But we shall see. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for 2 and 4 instead of 1 and 5. If I let that guy touch me, I actually just die, because if he hits you, he applies, like, a passive bleed buildup. Does not open from the side, that's right. I have to go further down. Red bug pellet. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember what the red bug pellets do, or what the bug pellets in general do. I usually just sell them. forget what this item is. It's a soul item. Okay, I will take that. If anything at all touches me, I will actually just die here. And there we go. Red bug pellet, what do you do? Boosts fire damage absorption? Okay, I see. Is that guy still chasing me? Really? There are way too many enemies around this area for me to want to actually fight them. We are doing the pro soul strat of running away. I should be an iframes when they explode. Yeah. Might be in trouble once I get out for these guys. Dual charm, that's useless. That's a Lloyd's talisman. Alright, first shortcut to the bonfire.
Well, very then taken.
Firekeeper? Are you okay? I don't know if you saw what happened there, but she got staggered when she stood up. Every time you go down an elevator, I'm expecting an enemy to come crashing down on your head. Yeah, I mean, the enemies in Dark Souls 3 are generally pretty fast. Don't forget to switch your flasks. I don't actually need to switch my flask. What I do need to do with my flasks is I need to use that Estus shard. So I do appreciate that reminder. This Estus shard will take me up to 2 red Estus.
What?
I'm calling it red Estus even though it's very clearly orange because of the fact that, Elden Ring, basically.
Merciful goddess.
Yeah, we're gonna come back for Gale later. I'm not even gonna try to set foot into Ariandel. We'll send that back down. The Giants. Can I... Ow. What's the likelihood that I'll be able to kill him from here with magic? Maybe higher than I might expect. Ow, I rolled into the shockwave. Doesn't it appear like he takes headshot damage? That was a little tricky. I guess I just rolled too early and got hit by the first one. Getting staggered into the second hit is not fun, though.
Merciful goddess, mother.
I think it's going to be a lot easier if I kill him from up here. Or up there, anyway. Because fighting him down below, where there's all the muck that slows you down, with... you know, a weapon that does not have particularly good numbers in the damage department, does not sound particularly great. I don't know why he attacked the statue there. Yeah, I rolled into his arm. Really? That does that much damage on the second slam? That's insane.
Merciful goddess.
That's actually nuts how much damage that second hit did. Then again, like, I have 13 vigor. So I guess it's not all too surprising. I normally have a lot more vigor at this point. I'm normally a lot higher level in general at this point. That talisman on the high wall really slowed me down. Oh, okay, he does take headshot damage. Yeah. Cool. Got staggered by the first one, so I was guaranteed to be hit by the second.
Merciful goddess.
Did I send the elevator back down? I don't think I did. I guess I did. Still, that 181 damage on a headshot is definitely nice. I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge that first hand from the right attack. It seems like he's just hitting that me with that no matter what I do. Okay, so maybe I need to dodge that way. outside of his arm instead of inside. Nope, I still got hit by that. Okay. Dude, hitboxes feel so inconsistent. I don't know what's happening.
Merciful God, please.
Oh, I'm like hollow. Hold on. Yeah, I have 15 hollowing. Okay. Means that I'll be able to get some nice free levels whenever I go back to Yule. I think, like, I understand that it's the shockwave that's hitting me, not his actual arms. But I don't know why that's the case. Like, it feels so inconsistent where the, like, when it is that the shockwave is actually out. Like, I was for sure that I dodged the shockwave on that one. Ain't no way. Okay, at least the giant took care of it for me. Lloyd's sword, that could be useful. I don't know, we'll see. I don't think I'm strong enough to fight the Mimic in this room. Not with my current setup. Definitely not strong enough to fight the guy in there. Oh my god, stop chasing me, please. Yep, here's the second giant. It was still chasing me. Those enemies in particular, the small guys with like the flamberges, are basically dogs but worse. They actually chase you forever. They hang their attacks so much. Well, for one, that this is personal. Yeah, I have no idea what the problem is with those guys. But if you ever aggro them for any reason, they will actually chase you to the end of the earth. It's insane. Oh, he died in two. I mean, this setup is still clearly better than the talisman, but this is definitely the second worst loadout I've had so far. Where are my souls? Whatever, it doesn't matter that much. It wasn't that many souls. And we are here. If I was embered, I could have some summons for this. But I am not. So I will not. Actually, speaking of embers, though, I do have 6 of them. And that might prove clutch for... That's 32 damage. This could be a problem. Because if you don't kill the guys with the soul in them fast enough, then it'll transfer to another one. Yeah, you can see that it switched over. It's not exactly like I have a whole lot of AoE that's going to gonna be able to do damage to a lot of them. Okay, I might actually have to go and fight Abyss Watchers instead. Because this is seeming to be not particularly likely to happen. Not with how that moves around. I'm gonna ember here. I do have some spare embers, so I don't think that that's impossible. Yeah, I was right to be worried about the damage output, though. It's just, it isn't there. I'm actually going to have to lower the HP of every single one of these guys. Transferred off of him. This was something that I was concerned about. Was using the staff. Come on. Let me kill you. Let me kill you. Let me just get in a little bit. No, okay. Because you can see the boss health bar, it doesn't take any damage unless if I fully kill whichever one has the soul on it. It actually transferred to one that had already taken damage. I think I'm gonna need to abscond. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Firelink. I'm gonna switch over to full red. I don't think the magic is really going to do a whole lot for me here.
What?
I haven't. Oh wait, you do. I didn't.
Pretty be careful.
Well, I'm up to 8 deaths now, apparently. We'll give another shot. Beacons.
Merciful goddess.
Because otherwise there'll be 2 Abyss Walkers with this. And that option sounds pretty terrible. I don't have any better stakes either, no. Okay, I might actually have to see about using those summons, because otherwise I don't think I do enough damage to the individual beacons for it to amount to anything. And I am embered now, so it's like I have the tools that I would need for it. Oh, here's my souls. 8,000 souls. Not bad. Long Finger Kirk, of course you're invading. And of course that did damage. Okay, do I have the summon signs? I guess not. I must not have, like, I must have to speak to them in the Farron Woods to actually get them to move here. I need to keep attacking them, but also rotating around to make sure that I don't get close in. No! Why did you... Okay. Ow. Ow. Those stupid fireballs. I don't want it to be on the big guys, so I think when that happens, I'm just gonna smack them a few times and disengage so that the soul goes. It's on another 50. Okay. Yeah, this is why we can't get surrounded, because these guys actually will just do that and never allow me to move. They don't do very much damage by themselves. Oh, it moved. That's unfortunate. It's on another big boy. I don't know why my roll buffered there. Oh, really? You're gonna come out? Nope. One's it all. Over here, who's nicely isolated. So. Oh, come on. I'm probably not gonna get him. Literally like 2 hits. Ooh, it went onto a weak one. There we go. I kind of doubt that this is the run that's taken an absurd amount of damage already. Why can you move so fast? Like, they just stumble around until suddenly they just decide that actually they're going to be on the other side of the arena. I kind of wanted to move here because he's in the middle of a lot of guys. So maybe I can actually kill him? There we go. I want to be off with the tall one here. There we go. It went right back into that clump. Oh, it went right back on the same guy. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it went right back on the same one. I didn't even know that could happen. Yeah. It's on a small guy, but he's right in the center. I don't get why they have such a long range. No. Gonna move off him. Unfortunate. And right as phase 2 starts, of course. This is
Merciful, please.
interesting. I have the Ember this time, which means that I'm going to be able to heal during the fight with it. I think it's possible. I just need to be patient. Now the problem is that they will all... So I just need to... What I need to do is... some of them will glow red. And when one is glowing red, you kill it. And once you've killed it, it does damage to the boss health bar. Until a little before halfway, at which point like the actual boss will show up, who's kind of just another one of those dudes. Yeah, of course that does damage to me, because why would it not? Not like I was nowhere near him or anything. But yeah, you don't need to kill all of them, you just need to kill the ones that have the glowing red aura. Now, when the actual boss shows up, we might be in a bit of trouble, because he has a bit of a time on him. Really? Already? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to crack the Ember already. as long as I can get up in time. There we go, there's some damage. I want to draw them away from each other, so I'm gonna do a loop around the big coffin here. Might as well take a sippy while I'm at it. That didn't separate them as well as I hoped. They moved on. They actually have a faster attack speed than I do. That's crazy. The big guys are such a... Yeah, he's right in the center of them here. I can't get to him. Insane how he still does damage to me after he's been staggered. I hate this fight so much. Like, okay, the fight itself is actually not that big of a problem, because normally, you don't have to deal with, you know, doing minimal damage on a hit. I'm gonna have to go back just kind of running around and weakening as I can. If I can get them all to generally low HP, then it'll be less. I might be able to kill this guy though. That one on the... There's no way. There's no way that I actually decided to move right. Okay, it's just not sticking on any of them now, I guess. Why is that? Why is this happening? Is it something about the fact that, like, they were hurt or something? Now, normally you'll kind of just one-tap these guys. The fact that the soul moves around isn't usually a problem. Usually, like I said. Stupid roll buff. I hate fireballs in this arena so much. This is so doomed. Like, there's that one gone, I guess. Like, I've done a little bit of damage to the main bar, but not enough. I need them spread out. While they're all collected together like that, I can't do anything to them. Yeah, I'm just not allowed to move, I guess. The lock-on is actually betraying me. I don't think that it's reasonable to do deacons at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I only have a single level up. I guess I'll put it into vigor. What I'm going to do is actually how far off? I'm not far off. Sure, I just need like 400 souls. Probably a little more. Yeah. I can just use 2 fading souls. That'll be 100. So what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll probably go and try to use Horus and Henri as summons. It means I gotta go back to Halfway Fortress.
Oh, hello. I am Henri of Astoria. This is Horace, a friend and travelling. Are you too in search of the Lords of... We are well along the road of sacrifices. Beyond the flooded woods lies... We seek the cathedral, home of the... We may go our separate... The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide... Oh, he's but with... We are beyond... We may the next... May the...
Okay. I think that should cause them to move to the summoning signs in front of deacons.
Merciful goddess.
I'm pretty sure there's nowhere else I have to talk to them to trigger their summon signs, but yeah, I mean, without some kind of a summon, or really what I need is just more damage, but without, you know, with doing 24 damage on a hit, sorry, 25, it's just really not feasible, I think, to take out deacons. So yes, I am committing another cardinal sin. Summons tier list? Well, this isn't supposed to be a summons. I don't even know if a summons run would really be feasible. Considering, like, Uchi guy does minimal damage. Summons in general do pretty minimal damage. And plenty of the bosses just don't have summons for them. Okay, summon sign? I must be missing some requirement to make them show up. Let's see here. Actually, okay, so it might be, maybe the game has pity on... Well, if it had pity on me for my weapon, then it would allow me to summon. But I'm gonna try to start the fight and then quit out, because my only idea is that maybe the fact that there was an active invasion was messing things up. But I suppose we'll see. It should be... like, their summons should be, like, right over here. I'm not saying them still, so... you can... What? Okay, the wiki might be useless. Yeah, okay. So, all the wiki said is that they are supposed to be able to be summoned. They're not saying there's summon signs anywhere, so the other option that I have is alluring skulls, I guess. I only have 2 of them, though. Summons for deacons. Let's see. Okay, this is just useless. The only thing I can think of is that there's something else that I actually need to do before, like, questline-wise. I'm embered. I did speak to them. And yet no summon signs, and there's actually supposed to be 3 summon signs. You're not like hollow or... So, I am embered, which is the important step for being able to see summons. I don't know, maybe it's just bugged. I'll give it one more attempt, and we'll see if it's possible. Like, I think it technically is possible, right? But I need to be very careful. to move. To where? To you. Still kind of in the middle of them, but they've not really started closing in actively just yet. There we go. Oh, the wiki's lied about something else, by the way. I saw somewhere on the wiki that the possessed deacon wasn't supposed to be able to attack the player, which is just demonstrably false. Okay, I need to pull out of there. They're all too close together right there in the center. You were not the closest one to that goal. I don't know why the game put it onto you. The other crazy thing about this fight is, like, all of the deacons will just stand around for a while, and then suddenly they'll all decide to attack, but in a way that's, like, weirdly staggered. This guy's still kind of isolated. No, come on. Let me get you. No. Yeah, the fact that the soul moves around so much is really going to delay my progress in this fight. And that's what I'm talking about with, like, they'll do nothing and then just all attack at the same time. I don't know, I have no idea how their AI works. It might be that they have, like, some kind of linked AI or something. Get out of there. That's fine. I'll actually take that option of disengaging. I thought I might have enough time to roll after I attacked there, but I guess not. Why did he go to that? Like, you were not the closest to the soul. I guess it doesn't matter where they are. I don't know. But then why would this soul graphic work like that? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Thought I could get my attack out faster. There we go. I can't get to him when he's in the center like that. Alright, that's fine. The Force spell that they use is actually not that bad for me, because it doesn't actually do any damage. It's just a knock. Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to touch him. He's too far in the center. At least the soul naturally migrated onto another terrible. Oh, wait, maybe it's not such a terrible target. I didn't realize that he was on such low HP. But it doesn't matter, because I'm getting chain staggered. instantly moving. Oh, I have another idea, actually. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to potentially drag the deacons over to the backside. Because that could make Phase 2 a lot easier. They are all slowly filing towards me. What? Come on back here. Do that, wait for it to move. Is it supposed to? It's a little deep for my liking, but we might be able to make something of it. Let's get in some shit. Onto that one. We're kind of in the back there. Like, none of them do very much damage, but neither do I. And they also actually attack faster than I do. I'll take that. I don't really think I'm going to be able to get to that one. And he's got a leap on him. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to wait for that to get pulled out. Again in the center. That was lucky. The back here. I'm probably not going to be able to kill this guy, but we'll see. I think this is probably another doomed run, but I feel like I'm learning what is, like how it is I need to play this. What is it with the easiest bosses in the run? Vort and Deacons actually becoming the hardest because of the weapon I'm forced to use. No! Oh... That was stolen progress. Oh, I'm still alive. I thought I was dead there. Okay, now I'm dead. It's so dreadfully slow.
Merciful godly.
I think I'm gonna put a pause on the run here. I'll do a little bit of research to see if there's anything that I can reasonably do to really increase my damage at all. But I do appreciate y'all for sticking around. You have a good one, and I will catch you later, actually, depending on whoever's around. I might go into some Elden Ring Seamless Co-op with some of my pals after this. We shall see. But anyway, like I said, thank you for sticking around, and y'all have a good one. Adios.